graders, it's homework time. Get out your 6 book. Open to page 103. We're doing lesson 3 of module 2. Let's look at the homework helper. This time we have capacity. We have liters and milliliters. There are 1,000 milliliters in 1 liter. The rule for converting is the same from lesson 1 and 2. So it's just like when we did grams and kilograms and when we did meters and kilometers. 6 liters is 6,000 milliliters. So the 6 goes to the thousands place. 18 liters is 18,000 milliliters. So this 18 is the thousands part. 32 liters is 32,000 milliliters. See how the 32 is in the thousands? Let's convert measurements of mixed units, 26 liters and 38 milliliters. So the 26 liters, that's the thousands. For the milliliters, that's right here. And then 38 more milliliters. See that part? That's the tens and ones over here. And there's no hundreds in this number, so that's a 0. The next one shows 427,009 milliliters. And that is converted into mixed units of liters and milliliters. So the 427,000, that piece, is the liters. And then the 9 milliliters, this part, goes over here for milliliters. Let's look at number 3 now. It says for A, express the answer in the smaller unit. We have liters and milliliters. Milliliters is smaller than liters. That means we need to put our answer in just milliliters. Here you can see they renamed the 32 liters, 420 milliliters into 32,420 milliliters. And the 685 milliliters, that's already in milliliters. So they added the two together and they got 33,105 milliliters. So doing it this way, they renamed first and then added. Let's look at B. This one says to express the answer in mixed units. That means to have liters and milliliters in the answer. So they kept the liters and the milliliters in separate columns. So for 62 liters, 608 milliliters, minus 35 liters, 739 milliliters, here's the 62 liters part from this, and here's the 608 milliliters right here, and then subtracting 35 liters, that goes over here, and the 739 milliliters right here, okay? And they made sure they put their unit labels here. And then you can work on subtracting, kind of the same as when you do the subtraction algorithm, okay? See how they're regrouping? Can't do 8 minus 9, so you need to decompose, right? See how they did their decomposing? If there's not enough milliliters here to subtract 739, you can decompose the liters and get 1,000 milliliters. Because 1 liter, you take 1 from the liter, that's 1,000 milliliters. So they put the 1 in the thousands place and they renamed. And then you can do all your subtracting. Turn the page. Let's work on filling out this conversion table. Remember, 1 liter is 1,000 milliliters. So 8 liters would be how many milliliters? Write your answer. $8,000 milliliters. Is that what you put? Good job. Okay, next one is 27 liters. How many milliliters is that? Remember, this becomes the thousands part. That makes 27,000 milliliters. Now look at this one. This one has 39,000 milliliters. We need to rename it into liters. How many liters would make 39,000 milliliters? Write your answer. It would be 39. See if you could try the next two on your own. Pause the video, write your answers, and then press play when you're ready to check your work. Okay, let's see. Did you put 68,000 milliliters for 68 liters? And did you put 102 liters for 102,000 milliliters? Great work. Okay, let's go over here. Here we have mixed measurements, liters and milliliters. We need to rename it into just milliliters. So start by renaming the 5 liters. How many milliliters for 5 liters? We rename that part to 5,000 milliliters. Then you're going to combine the 5,000 milliliters with the 850 milliliters. If you put those together, what number does that make in all? What's 5,000 plus 850? It would be 5,850 milliliters. Let's try this one. 29 liters and 303 milliliters. Let's rename the 29 liters. How many milliliters would that be? 29,000 milliliters. Then you need to combine 29,000 plus the 303 milliliters. How many milliliters in all? Write it over here. 29,303. Try this one now. 37 liters and 37 milliliters. Rename 37 liters. How many milliliters would that be? Did you say 37,000 milliliters? Then you need to add the 37 milliliters. What's 37,000 plus 37? Write the number over here. That would be 37,037. And there's no hundreds number. See, there's no hundreds on there. Just 37 goes into tens and ones. See if you could try the rest of these on your own later. Let's go down to number 3. We will work on letter B. 8 liters minus 5,740 milliliters. In order to subtract, you need to have the same units. So we have to rename 8 liters into milliliters. How many milliliters is 8 liters? Let's rename it. It would be 8,000 milliliters. Now you can set up your algorithm to subtract. 8,000 milliliters minus 5,740 milliliters. Let's check and see if it's ready to subtract. 0 minus 0 ready? Yes, it is. How about 0 minus 4? No, that's not ready. We need to decompose. We're going to have to go all the way over to the 8 in the thousands place. Cross it off, make it a 7. Give 10 to the hundreds. So now it is 10. But we need to decompose that 10 so we can give some to the 0 in tens place. Cross off the 10, but make it a 9. Cross off the 10, make it a 9. Give 10 to the 0 in the tens place. Now let's subtract. 0 minus 0 is 0. 10 minus 4 is 6. 9 minus 7 is 2. And 7 minus 5 is 2. Put in your comma and put your units to label. Milliliters. 2,260 milliliters. Let's look at letter C. Express the answer in the smaller unit. 27 liters, 576 milliliters, plus 784 milliliters. What is the smaller unit? What does that mean? It's milliliters. Milliliters are smaller than liters. That means we need to rename everything into just milliliters. So look at this one that has mixed units. We need to rename the 27 liters. How many milliliters is 27 liters? Look, we have it up here on our chart. 27 liters is 27,000 milliliters. Let's rename that. Then we have to combine it with the 76. Then we have to combine it with the 576 milliliters. How much does that make when you combine it together? 27,576. Then we can add the 784. Use your addition algorithm. Start in the ones place. 6 plus 4 is 10. Without the 0 goes the 1 on the line. 7 plus 8 plus 1 equals 16. Put down the 6, compose the 10 on the line. 5 plus 7 plus 1 equals 13. Put down the 3, compose the 10 on the line. 7 plus 1 equals 8. 2 plus nothing equals 2. Put in your comma, and let's label our units. Milliliters. 28,360 milliliters. Okay, let's try letter F. It says express the answer in mixed units. That means our answer is going to be in liters and milliliters. So we can leave them as separate, or we can rename them into milliliters, do our subtracting, and then rename it into liters and milliliters at the end. Let's leave them separate. 41 liters, 724 milliliters minus 28 liters, 945 milliliters. Let's start with the milliliters. We have 724 minus 945. Is that ready to subtract? No, that means we're going to need to decompose our 41 liters. Cross off the 1, make it a 0. Now we're going to give 1 liter to the milliliters. How many milliliters is 1 liter? It's 1,000. So that means we are giving 1,000 liters to the 1,000 milliliters to the 724 milliliters. If we're giving it 1,000 more, now it's 1,724 milliliters. All right, now let's check each column. Is 4 minus 5 ready to subtract? No. Cross off the 2, make it 1. Give 10 to the 4, so now that's 14. 14 minus 5 will be ready. Is 1 minus 4 ready? No, we need to go to the 7. Cross it off, make it a 6. Give 10 to the 1 here, so now that's 11. 11 minus 4 will be ready. Now we have 6 minus 9. Is that ready? No, so we need to cross off the 1, make it a 0, and give 10 to the 6 to make it 16. Now 16 minus 9 will be ready. Let's check our liters over here. Is 0 minus 8 ready? No. Cross off the 4, make it a 3, give 10 to the 0, so now that is 10. Now we could do our subtracting, starting in the ones of the milliliters. 14 minus 5 equals 9. 11 minus 4 equals 7. 16 minus 9 equals 7. So we have 779 milliliters. Now let's work on the liters. 10 minus 8 equals 2. 3 minus 2 equals 1. So we have 12 liters. Our answer is 12 liters, 779 milliliters. Now you could try some of the other problems on your own. You can do it. See you next time. Bye.